Mike Tyson's coming back.
To what?
Don't believe it.
I do. Mike Tyson said the gods of war have called him, and they want him to come back.
Holyfield says he's coming back too. They should fight.
They absolutely should fight. Mike Tyson will destroy fucking Holyfield. Did you see Mike on the mitts?
Yes.
Yeah. Dude, he's like 57 and he's ferocious.
53.
53.
53. And he looked ferocious on the mitts. He still has a lot of speed. He still has the head movement.
Yeah. No one's fast.
He's
at
unbelievably fast.
He might be on TRT.
He looked 30. I saw that clip. It was terrifying. I agree.
Yeah. Usually when I watch striking, I have a hard time distinguishing between great striking and regular striking. Everyone says Adesanya is amazing in his striking, and I'm like, well, I can see that it's working, but it looks like everyone else mostly. Tyson's striking looks different. My God, his head movement, the way that he gets to the side of you, the way that he gets to he's a short guy, and he's really
5'11"
short.
and a half.
Okay, it's a little bigger than I thought, but compared to other heavyweights, he's really short. And you know, the way that he always has to get on the inside for the fight to be in his wheelhouse, and the way that he makes that happen with his footwork, like anyone watching it can see that he's special.
Yeah, I'd love to see him fight. I'd love to see him fight anybody, whoever they can drag up and let him fight. I'd like to see him fight a 28-year-old guy who's like 8-0 or something like that.
For 3 rounds.
I'd love that too.
You think it'll take him 3?
I think if it takes him 5, he's got a problem.
I think if it takes him 5, he might have a problem too. But I don't think it will take him 5. Like that was never Mike's style. Mike was always about getting in there and destroying. I was watching Joe talk about him, and Joe referenced his fight against Frazier Jr. Not well, he wasn't the junior. I mean, the junior Frazier, not Joe Frazier Jr. It was Joe Frazier's son, and he was like, "You ever see that fight? It's like an execution." Mike didn't even wear a robe. He didn't even bring a towel out with him. He didn't wear socks. He knew it was going to be over before he could break a sweat. And I'm like, well, I got to watch this. I pulled it up on YouTube. Sure enough, Mike just walks out with shorts on and his boxing shoes on and executes the man in less than 30 fucking seconds. And then seemingly he's mad at everyone. He's screaming at somebody in the audience. Like
Crazy Mike was fun. Crazy Mike was fun. You might have been
Frazier
young
looked
for when he was like fighting, but I was in high school and it was a cultural event. Everybody was talking. Just everyone in my high school would debate over whether they'd fight Mike Tyson for $1 million. That was the thing. That was like the popular topic. All of culture centered around Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson's video game. Mike Tyson this. Mike Tyson that. He was he was huge. He was the center of American culture. American boxing was a really big thing. It was pretty neat. And people, after a couple pay-per-views, watching him just slaughter people, they're like, man, $50 for 90 seconds? Maybe it's not worth it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then Buster Douglas beat him.
I watched him fight Lennox Lewis on pay-per-view. We had a big viewing party.
He lost that, I think. Yeah.
He did lose that, yeah. Lennox Lewis was quite a few years younger, and he had some skills that Mike couldn't deal with. He's so tall and long.
He came along later. Is the age difference that big? I'm not very sure, and I don't want to look it up.
I don't know what the age difference is, but Mike's definitely older.
Okay.
But yeah, anybody who's listening, I don't want us to show it and get any kind of kerfuffle, but just YouTube search Mike Tyson hitting mitts and make sure you've clicked the one that's from a week ago or something like that. Mm-hmm. He looks ferocious.
Did you see him teaching Ngannou how to fight?
I did.
That was neat. And it was all I couldn't relate to Ngannou. Maybe I'm just not strong enough boxer, but Ngannou's like, I have a real hard time moving to my right. And Tyson's like, huh? Yeah, I can't move right. And even I'm like, what's hard about moving right? Show us how you do it, and then we'll see where the challenge is. And he never did it. It's like, how do you even get through? How do you shop for groceries without moving to your right?
The Zoolander of MMA.
Yeah, and Tyson's showing him how to get on the inside, which was amazing, but not something Ngannou needs to do because he's so big.